Hey y'all, it's Jedimanda, and I've got something pretty cool to share. EZ Cosplay has reached out to me to review one of their Daenerys Targaryen costumes. Oh my gosh, Daenerys is one of my favorite characters of all time, so this was a super easy decision on my part. I chose her fur coat she wears in this scene in particular from season 8, specifically the one when her and Jon go on their first dragon ride together. It's absolutely one of my favorite scenes from one of my favorite TV series of all time. So within this video, I will detail what items EZ Cosplay sent me and my review of the costume entirely. Just a note, the wig I'm wearing at the end of the video did not come from them. It is a wig that I purchased from Wig is Fashioned and styled myself. Alright guys, so let's get into it. Before we get started, I want to apologize because I actually lost some of the footage of my unboxing for this costume. So from here on out, the coat you will see is already altered. The coat actually comes with a lining that matches the red fur that you see and closures that I had to remove to do the alteration work. I will say the coat did not fit well, so the alterations were needed. Luckily, they aren't too difficult, so if you don't mind working with fur, they're actually pretty easy alterations that I'll go over in this video. One of the alterations that I did was remove the shoulder points that this coat came with to make it fit better across my back and shoulders. I did the custom fit option within the site and gave them my measurements. Unfortunately, the coat still didn't fit well. A couple of the added details of this coat I did enjoy was the undersleeve with the stretch gray knit and the back long haired gray fur that splits at the lower back. The coat actually comes with 3 snap closures. You might have to remove them depending on where you want the closures to be, but they're pretty easily to be removed. To be honest, this is a great coat base. I really did enjoy the way it looked, and with some calming down of the fur and some slight alterations, you should be able to make it work well for you if you decide to purchase this coat or use it right out of the box. Totally up to you. Now here are the other items EZ Cosplay sent me to go with my coat. This is the actual color of the lining of the coat. This is the large piece of fabric that Daenerys wears around her neck for a scarf. Here are the gloves they sent me. Accurate color, but they did not fit whatsoever. I'm currently still working on them. Here's the chain they also sent me. It's a stretch faux leather material, not too sure, but it did fit around me pretty snug. It's a pretty simple chain. The brush they sent me is actually pretty nice. It has a pin back to go along to where you'll be able to pin it pretty much anywhere. The last piece they sent me was this shawl, this fur shawl, that is worn over her right shoulder. The red fabric drapes around over my back, and I did end up pinning it down with some safety pins to get it secured down. You can add snaps to go to the fur coat if you want. Now, to prep the coat, because with shipping, the fur will come matted down and kind of wavy. So, you'll need to calm the fur down. One of the best ways to do that is to grab a hairdryer, like seen here, use it on the highest heat setting possible, and a brush, and literally comb the fur. It actually does work because the fur is synthetic, and it will react to the heat, and it will comb down and lay flat where you want it. This will take you a while to do. I promise it. It took me way more than I thought to calm it down, but it really does work. This is pretty much essential because I don't care where you're from, it's gonna come matted. Now, right here I'm showing the alterations that I did to the coat. Mostly, I tailored the side front, and side back seams. I did this by removing the lining, flipping the coat inside out, and then wore it inside out, and then pinned the seams where I knew it needed to be taken in. Next, I marked with a pencil and sewed over the new seam points under my sewing machine. Pretty simple, not too bad, right? Here I'm showing the shoulder points that I removed to make the coat fit better. You do not have to do this if the coat fits you well, but removing these points actually made it fit me a whole lot better. The last alteration I did was taking up the hem about 8 inches. It was quite long on me. Remember, the hemline for the Daenerys does get longer in the back, so when you are hemming this, and if you do need to hem it, just keep that in mind. I left about a 1-inch hem when I folded it up after I drew the line, and then cut the fur and then sewed it by hand to attach to the inside of the lining of the coat. So now, let's go try it on. video for my Daenerys Targaryen fur coat that was graciously sponsored by EZ Cosplay. My full review of this outfit is that it's pretty good. I actually really did like this. I made some small alterations, like taking in to fit my body type a little bit better than the actual costume when it came out of the bag. As you can see, I'm not really using the gloves that came with it either. They didn't work out, so in my next video, I will be showing how to alter them appropriately. One other thing I did is that I also took up the sleeves and I took up the bottom of the coat. Once again, thank you EZ Cosplay for sponsoring this video and this outfit. I can't wait to wear it again. Keep watching for part 2 where I am going to expand on this outfit and do some weathering, more alterations, and some prop work, including another chain, possible another pin, and working on these gloves a little more. So that's it for part 1 of this Daenerys journey with her fur coat. I'll see you all in the next video.